そんなに怖いか。新時代だ。そんなに怖いか。新時代だ。
So I set an alarm for like 5 to 7 in the morning Eastern because I knew this is like where the Japanese account would usually tweet out like videos and stuff, and in the dead of night basically. So here we have a video for Shanks basically showing off his ultimate. And in this ultimate, he basically does what he says is, "Are you really that afraid of the new era?" Pretty much, I believe it's basically verbatim what he said to Green Bull. But the interesting is well, obviously when he did that thing to Green Bull, it was the the infamous Wi-Fi hockey, right? But here it looks very, very, very similar to the Divine Departure, the Kamusari. A lot of people have been speculating that this is what this move is basically. Maybe not to spoil the anime onlys that are, currently watching the anime where Wano just ended and we're just moving into Egghead. However, this is still just one special attack. This could just be, they make up special attacks for Shanks because obviously he doesn't really have much to go on besides like Divine Departure and a couple moments in Film Red. But I mean, I think we're gonna get the Film Red attack, the other half where we got one half with Luffy, but the other attack we're gonna get it, with Shanks, where I think his was the either the lion or the eagle, when they combine to defeat Top Musica. But yeah, I don't know. This could be their version of the Kamusari or the Divine Departure. There might be an official version of it, right? When the game actually comes out, or if we see it soon. To me, it makes sense because in the manga, he does jump towards Kid to do the Divine Departure, so it would be an aerial kind of move. But before we get into that, I do want to mention a couple things. Obviously, going to mute it real quick for me. Is that Shanks' sword before, like, how Shanks usually has his buff, the power Shanks, where you have to do the full square combo to get his buffs. It's very interesting here to see that very briefly you can see Shanks already have the hockey effects on his sword look much, much better. I'll probably maybe put up a screenshot for comparison, but it looks much, much better than the old power Shanks hockey coating. It looks really cool. You got kind of like the crackling of lightning like going off of himself too, and the sword, as well as the sword itself being extended and coated in hockey too. Literal hockey man. So it is really cool how they upgraded or updated his like sword. So one complaint that a lot of Shanks fans or like that even I had was that even though Shanks is really strong, the power type, to get his really cool stuff out, you had to do the full square combo string. And judging from the trailer that we got earlier, or yesterday, I guess at this point, we basically got confirmed that in his full force burst, we are getting his his sword enhanced in the full force burst. So I wonder how you can activate this buff, whether it's a triangle, kind of like Odin, excuse me, or where in Odin's case, he literally just like before every combo starts, he stomps the floor, and then he coats his blades in hockey. So maybe it's something similar to that, to make it more just a little bit more streamlined. So again, that's one thing I wanted to know before we continue because it looks really cool, dude. Like it basically, I mean, I've always said this, but it basically just literally looks like Getsuga Tensho, like like Ichigo's Getsuga, right, in his Bankai form. It looks really good. Again, really looks like it has some pretty good range. It also pops people up, so I wonder how good the armor break is gonna be. He has some pretty wide range there. Jumps up, and then he does. Yeah, but dude, like how big that slash is, dude. That man, if that's not Divine Departure, man, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's something. It's another special, but big slash. You can see them going shockwave out, and also a big shockwave happens after he does it. Again, very cool. And then obviously you can get a better look at it here. How cool! Like oh my god, he just looks so fire, dude. The sword is just crackling. Look, I know, in some special attacks with Shanks, if he does a Conqueror's Hockey special, he automatically gets the buffs for his swords. So what if that's the same case that happened right here, where he had the buff going in, he did the special, and then he kept the buff afterwards. And maybe if you do the special, you get the buff if you didn't have it before. If not, if this is just him base form, where he's just raw, like laser sorting it up, hockey sorting it up, that's gonna be fire. I know it's only 10 seconds, but I mean, there's just a lot, man. And I'm also like excited because we finally got some new stuff. And just before we close out the video, I just wanted to, check out really quick the Divine Departure scene, obviously for, for reference. He, Kid was gonna do something crazy. Shanks goes, "Oh no!" He sees the future. He jumps, and then the next page. So he basically just leaps towards Kid, kind of puts his hand in front of him like that, and poses like that. And I don't know, it's like kind of similar in some cases, where the posing is different. That's definitely not the same pose, you could argue, but obviously it could just be a different angle. Who knows? Semantics, am I right? So let me know what you guys think about this super attack for Shanks. I don't know if anything else is going to come out today, maybe. If it does, I'll cover it when I wake up, or I'll set another alarm just in case. But if nothing comes out, I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And also comment down below, do you think this is just their version of Divine Departure, or do you think this is like, a different special, and that we might quote unquote get Divine Departure as a secondary or third special or ultimate? Let me know down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.